Hello and welcome to Crossing Bridges. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest today is famed actor, producer, and founder and executive producer of Family Film Awards, as well as founder and president of World Film Festival, Mr. Antonio Giallini. Mr. Giallini has been honored in the movie industry for a number of years, as well as being known as an individual who has implemented through innovation, high moral standards, and family values in the motion picture industry. Today, you will have an opportunity to hear more about Mr. Giallini's accomplishments and contributions to the movie industry. Without any further ado, it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Giallini to my show. Antonio, good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Wow. It's very hard after this beautiful poetry interview. I cannot talk anymore.
Well,
but thank you. Thank you for having me. A blessing for me. And I'm pleased to be in your program, your show.
Thank you so much. You honor me. I'd like today for the viewing audience, Antonio,
Yes.
to know more about you and also about your accomplishments and more contributions that you have made to the movie industry. I know we have limited time,
All
but we're
right.
going to cover as much as we can.
All right.
I know you were born in Tehran, Iran,
That's correct.
and at a young age, you were inspired to become an actor, also show your inner interest about humanity and justice, equality to people of the world. So if you'd be so kind, take us back to Tehran, Iran, just for briefly, as far as your activities as a young man.
Yes, with my pleasure. You know, Persian, Iran, the place I'm born, the beauty of this country, they have a diversity of different culture. We have a north, south, we have a lot of different, state or city, which one they have own language, own dance, own music. And each one have magnificent. That's why I was so fascinated with the culture, so rich. And plus, I have a neighbor. You know, my most family born in Tehran, a city capital, and my mother having me, they went to Mashhad. It used to be capital city of Iran.
Right.
I was born over there. So I have a family because I am, I'm so fascinated with the people native of Iran, but a different culture. And so, God, this is somehow, it's too much. Let other country knows how beautiful we have our language, our culture, our costume, where we came from years and years and years, and may also learn from other people, from India to Indiana, to China to Chile, Mexico, Arab, Ajam, anything, Israel. So that's what brought me to the film.
Right.
I believe the film, music, they have international language.
That's right.
And my father always wanted me to be a best education. I want to be a lawyer. I was going to follow my father's wishes. I becoming 13 years old, younger person, attend at the university in Tehran.
Right.
But my mother, he always wanted me wishes. My wishes, it just makes me so arousing to see different races, different culture, and those are fascinate me. And what I did, I always try whatever I learn to the university and the people who give it to me. So try to bring it from my heart, driving it from my heart. It will touch about people.
Right. You're absolutely right. Iran really is very historical country. We go back to the Persian Empire during Cyrus, Darius, and so forth. And still, there's so much about Iran that a lot of people throughout the world do not know. The beauty of its mountain, flowers, trees, lakes, rivers, and the hospitality of people, which you cannot compare anywhere. As you indicated, you came from a very educated family. Your father was the head of the University of Tehran, And then I know he encouraged you to pursue his footsteps, but you had different point of view in life. And you came to this country at a young age. And tell me how you pursued your career in the movie business.
First of all, the most I have to see when you're talking about my country, which is an honor, but this is the same thing I believe in Mexico, in the United States of America,
Of course.
diversity of these, that is fascinates me. In Arab country, Israel, Canada, any place they have. We have to seek out. That's why fascinate me and encourage me to what can I do to make a world, all of the world, getting along together, and these lofty dreams that occur everyone dream. And that is that fascinate me, to see good thing on other person too. One thing about this country, America, God bless, is a teamwork. When you say it's very hard, I need your help, I want to understand. If this country is 300 years and put a man in the moon, my old day in Iran, India, China, they used to put a brain mine, move the mountain to another mountain. What I am talking, it was so successful right now today, China, India, Arab, anybody when I'm talking, right. I just remember the seed, it was beautiful. I was very good one time, but I done something wrong, nothing, if I'm not doing it again. Right. But this country is 300 years old. They put man in the moon. I have to educate. I say, you know, I did mistake. I don't want you to do mistake. In 1964, Mr. John F. Kennedy said, we're going on the moon. In 1969, we was in the moon. Today, technology, I salute. But you want to talk to your daddy, daddy, mama, no. You have to look at daddy, look at your mama. We don't have to lose this. We don't have to lose our native, this diversity of different countries, races. It's not, I don't blame my country, I don't blame nobody here. I started from myself. Right. I say, you know what, let's do something the way I thinking. It's work, Mr. Nair.
Well, the United States of America is very blessed to be advanced in so many areas. And furthermore, being a nation of immigrants, many talented, knowledgeable, educated, scientific people came to this country. So as you indicated, we are really blessed by having a diversified country. And I'm sure other countries will try to learn from the United States, and hopefully your point of view will become a validation, whereas all the countries can work together for peace and harmony rather than against each other. I have had the pleasure of knowing you for a while, and I know truly what a compassionate, caring person you are. And I know everything you do is for uplifting another human being.
Thank you.
Everything you have done in the movie industry is to accolade other people for their achievement.
Thank you.
And that's when you started two of your, as I want to call, foundations related to the movie industry. The first one is Family Film Festival Awards.
Yeah.
Now, expand on that, how that came about,
Yeah.
and what is the purpose behind it, please?
Thank you. As I said again, back to the, you know, my life, my dream, I was introduce one culture to another culture. One thing in my life, my father talked to me, and another Japanese person, Koji, talking to me. You know, loyalty. When I'm talking to somebody here from Lebanon, when I say, my friend, Lebanon, their apple they eat, but if this apple comes from that tree from Lebanon and I eat that apple in Iran, this is called loyalty. This apple is my stomach. This country make my dream come true. I'm very proud I'm from Iran, but also I'm very honored as an American citizen. This is come dream true. Now I have to know what can I do with this country? What can I give back? Dream have to be fun, Mr. Arya. Have to be fun. The fun is have to pass this seed to other people. As you mentioned, is of course, every nation more educated, more challenging, they come to this country. But you know what? The Native American people, my next door Mexico, these people, American, we have to focus how we educate to know how to beautiful our foundation, this country. And that we would see when you see back who was India, China, Japan, look at those beginning, how pure was, you know what I mean? And that purity, when you see from America, and you are bring it here, you see it's not going to be any more mistake what you done, but we can find out somehow, some way together. The family film of the Olympia Award, it was the beginning. It was technology of America as a movie industry is number one, is no question. But we have a lot of story. America is going to love it. Again, back to story. If you educate where we come from, in order where I want to go, I want to where I'm come from first. American people, with their kindness, the way they look at me, they let me know where I am come from. They make me very, very proud of myself. So now I say, look at that, where I'm come from. Listen, you, youngest country. Look at you. I done who I am. Now it's my turn to give you back to you, to use this gift of the no fear. You have, we use it right way. I'm talking for myself.
Right.
Not abuse it. Very simple. I done it. I went every single country, and I passed, introduced one culture to another culture. I commitment every international film festival to give the winner and ultimate award, which is going to come, Olympia Award, coming in future, but the Family Film Award about the film of the family intent about the recognize the producer, acknowledge child and adult alike to aspire. They are the same and able to all going together and get something to pass to others.
Right. Well, you've been a great ambassador for the United States. That I can.
Honor. It's honor.
And all the places you have gone, you truly have exemplified what it is to be an individual coming from a foreign country and being so loyal to the United States of America, as I was. I also was born in Iran, and of course I will be honored always to be born in Iran, but at the same time my loyalty and commitment is to the United States of America. Talking about Family Film Awards, not only you recognize individuals who have contributed so much to the film industry from the standpoint of family values, but also you honor other well-known artists, such as musicians, dancers, poets, and writers, producers, who have exemplified your motto of family values. Isn't that correct?
That's correct, but also again, Mr. Nat, I want to correct myself. For example, when I came here, first I introduced the poetry and all the different books with one of the greatest writer named Mr. Farhang Farrahi, the greatest publisher, Mr. Mehdi Zakai with the magazine,
Right.
and Bibian Jam and Jam. Those are the people coming, and they have also Sohra Agadasu, who's nominee for the Academy. She was starting to supporting me that my view, but Dick Clark, God bless Dick Clark, God bless Gene Weed, God bless the people who brought me together and believe in me Family Award. God bless CBS, Mr. Jane Munwest. Those are the teamwork they see I have, and they are, you can see, when you have a one body, two body, three body, four body, when you think becoming one soul,
That's true.
and that's beauty. And the message, if you wrong it, it's going to come.
Yeah.
You have to be patient and faith.
Let's expand on that, because you became good friend of icon, as I call it, Dick Clark,
Yes, sir.
who the world knows.
And
And it is so much contribution, not only to the world of music, but also to the family values. And when you met him, he really inspired you to pursue what you already had dreamed about
correct.
initiating and implementing family values and high moral standards in the film industry. And you brought some pictures, and I think the time is fitting
Yeah, okay.
for the viewing audience to see those pictures.
Sure. Sure.
So let us, for maybe about a minute or so, go back to the studio and let them put on the films and the
Sure.
pictures, and we'll come back.
Yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, please look at some of the pictures that Mr. Antonio Giallini has brought in, which includes Mr. Dick Clark and some other well-known actors and actresses in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen some of those pictures that was presented to you, that was brought to the studio by Mr. Giallini. Of course, you can go on Google Mr. Giallini. You can go ahead and also look at Family Film Awards. You can go look at World Film Institute. .org, and you can see all the things that we're talking about today. We are so limited for time, basically, we cannot cover everything that Mr. Giallini has done in his life and also contributed to the film industry, but we'll try to cover as much as we can. And Tony, let's talk again about World Film Festival Awards.
Yeah.
You also had, again, a dream, and you made your dream become a reality, and that was inspired when you were in Germany about the wall at that time that was between East and West Germany.
That's correct.
Can you expand on that, please?
You know, it is amazing because, you know, sometimes in your family, because of the politics and, you know, when I something, I want to just say, for example, when I'm talking about the film, the idea of the family, long hedge behind this political, which is today attacked entertainment. It just something is beyond that. I wasn't, sometimes, you know, the certain family, they don't want to associate with this and just with this. But for me, becoming example like East and West, I try to always take this wall away. Not I'm saying every country have a rule, I have to respect that. Not that wall of the, they have to, I said, we have to able to respect one religion, another religion, culture to another culture, and they living, and you will see if you really do who you are, acting, not what I'm talking about myself, not I'm speaking, acting. You say, hey, God, I don't need to, you know, do something harm other people, and you know, just to be somebody else. But I have to find out what's my faith, my, you know. Anyway, the Berlin Wall, it was they called name of the documentary called Berlin Wall. Is a between love story, one person the other side and one person this side, and with some kind of cliffhanger to put some other side of wall to reach the wall. They did not, they did not reach the wall. The man in the lead actor with the shot, and he just somehow there's a dead body, everybody crying, but this he becoming alive, but he's not really come alive. I say, you know, it's not matter of to kill somebody. A spiritual person, always alive. I show the other part of that. That was, I am very spiritual person. I believe that.
You are.
No, I'm practicing, but it's not mine. It's the people who give it to me, and every day I will praying to help me to give it back.
Well, you're very humble, but you also really need and deserve to get some credit, Antonio, because as I indicated, having to know you for a while, I've seen even going to a restaurant, how you greet everyone who serves you. Everyone walks by, you stand up, shake hands with them, which is your true character. And that's why, again, you've been so well received, because people, when they come across Antonio Giallini, they don't come across a well-known actor, producer, founder of two world-class institutions, but they come across a gentleman.
Look at the teamwork you have. I'm here. When I came here to see everybody open their arm and how treat me, how treat the person, the neighbor, they say, you know, treat other people, they treat you. We have to back. What I need now, Because for me, it's all about, again, the love to dream that I could dream everyone. What I need, don't let people, I'm talking for myself, talking. Go to World, W-R-L-D, Film, F-I-L-M, institute.org. Look at that. Go and look at the history, look at what I've done. It's not mine, the people helping me, you or some other people inspire me, I done. This dream come true. So when somebody says, do these, do these, do these, you see the person, I'm talking to myself, is not rich, hope don't listen to him. But if I am talking to you, I done. And done it with the dignity, and that is the only way, if I see success, to accept, to keep my loyalty and pass it to others. They go to website, forfilminstitute.org, in Facebook. I was honored, you can see a number of superstar, rock star, film star, Academy Award, everybody, when they request, the same person who was a student, to let in something request, I add him. And especially diversity. If you're listening our conversation with Mr. Nat, if you're from another country, put the warfilminstitute.org in your site, let it be encouraged, and see the people hope, and whatever I can do.
Let's talk about your family film festival again.
Yeah.
Award. I watched that. It's just like Academy Award. You had many wonderful, well-known actors, actresses. It was just like a setting that the Academy Award will take place in March.
Yeah.
And once again, if you'd be so kind, tell me how for people to go on the website to watch that film. It's about 2 hours, but it's just, again, watching Academy Award.
Yeah.
But it's your family film awards. Give me the website.
First of all, I have in board of directors because I'm a founder, and everybody asks me have to be charged. And may if I charge, it'd be a couple $100,000, $1 million in my pocket. I put it free. You go to warfilminstitute.org. They give you different, when you come Stature Family Film Award, go to, click on Family Film Award. And at the bottom of the Family Award, they say if you want to review a whole show, they can see a whole show. The whole show, when you see, for example, network, CBS, 700 million people worldwide, the biggest rating, the biggest voting also, because it's not the people vote. I believe movie belong to people, and the people, Bill Gates, Microsoft, offer me, and they say we are honored to be voting for people. I accept it, and right now for upcoming, because what happened, I started with Mr. Dick Clark, and I want to continue it with Mr. Clark. People coming to me and say, is a horse, we can have another person. You know, he got struck. And I say, you know what? 1 year is not going to be makes difference. I'm going to wait. For a number of years passed, and he's not with us anymore since last year. In my fate, if somebody passed, we wait 1 year. And now you will see from April 18, 1 year finished, how many politics, superstar, everybody who loved Dick Clark, they love me because love Dick Clark. They coming to me because of dignity. It's not a matter of just award show, the body of award show. The blue ribbon panel I choose, the New York Times, Los Angeles Times, Hollywood Report, Icon, they was first ballot.
Right.
And the second one, so you will see, you have to make all different pieces to able to talk standing for families for work.
We have a short time left, Antonio.
Yes,
what would you tell a young man or a young lady who wants to get into the business? How should they pursue their dream? Just briefly.
Thank you. Never, ever, when you have a dream, only you can drop it or not continue it. You just stay with your dream. This is fun. And look at that fun. And if you don't know some question, somebody has that answer for you. Look for that answer, and you can make it.
And that's great. That's a really great thing to say to the young people,
Honor
because if they just follow your footstep for what you have become, they're going to be much successful, and they're going to be grateful to you for your wisdom that you have given to them. Because the film industry today is very challenging.
Wow.
It's very competitive. But what you have brought to the movie industry, hopefully it will become a permanent thing in the movies. If you go back in the early movie making time in the 30s, 40s, 50s, it was all about family. It was about high moral standards.
Yeah.
Then gradually changed to gangs, killing, and all other factors to make money. But you have stood your ground, which I really admire you.
But Mr. Nat, I want to add something because you had brought it out of important. The only thing to remember, either I have Olympia Award, Academy Motion Picture Oscar is my heart.
Right.
I have a lot of respect to Hollywood Foreign Press, Emmy Award, Golden Award, or award. We have to see you recognize those, you become something to everybody say, look, this is not any matter of the competition. It's matter acknowledge they have a place for everybody.
That's true.
Before I'm thinking, what can I do to attack this, how can I give him some love?
Very true. Very
Yeah,
true.
that's a piece of vacuum.
Antonio,
Yeah, my dear.
I want to thank you so much for coming on the show.
Anytime you want me, Mr.
It's really a
Nat, you
pleasure
do it.
and I mean an honor. And I cannot tell you how grateful I am because you're so busy and time
It's
of
honor.
you is kind of measured
Yeah.
in seconds sometimes because of your commitment. But thank you for coming on my show. It's been an honor for me.
Honor on me. As a matter of fact, I was going to invite you to advise in ours
Thank
and
you.
continue my vision.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure for me to have famed actor Mr. Antonio Giullini on my show. If you have an hour or so, please go on Google and also make sure you check the Family Film Awards that Mr. Giullini talked about. And also you will see what a beautiful night that was a few years back when he honored many of the movie stars. Thank you for tuning in, and I wish you all a pleasant afternoon. Thank you so much.